Hello, dear friends. Let me tell you about one boy experience. Let's call him Joshua. This is how it may have happened. Joshua, you are glowing. Did you visit your brother out in the pasture and bring him food? What a pity, Papa, Mama, that you were there. Your eyes are shining. Yes, tonight I'm sure won't sleep. Come on, tell us. It sounds so exciting. I walked along the lake just as it was about to turn into the path to the pasture. I heard the hum of voices, people hurrying towards the bulldog. More and more sung to war. The whole shore was filled. This can't be. What are all these people doing here in such a lonely place? Everyone looked toward the water. A boat appeared. The crowd cheered. Some fishermen stepped out, and then I saw a man. His name was Jesus. At once, everyone pressed around him. Make room, let the sick come through, Jesus said gently. A mother bring her blind son. Jesus laid his hand on his eyes, saying, "See again." And the boy cried out with joy, "I can see, Mama, I see you. I see the boats, the mountains, the sun. It's beautiful." If this touch you, share it with your friends. Then our father came carrying his daughter on his back. She could not walk. Her hands were twisted. Jesus looked at the water with compassion, took the girl in his arms and said, "Go to your father." She leapt up, lifted her arms to heaven and ran back, kissed Jesus the hands and cried, "I can walk, I can hug." Tears ran down her face. And it went on like this. Healing after healing, joy after joy. I couldn't hardly believe what I saw. Jesus, I don't want to keep your face forever in my heart. Then he spoke about the kingdom of God. Everyone listened in silence. Not a sound, not a movement. More and more people came to bring their sick. And Jesus healed every one of them. It grew late. The fishermen said, the people are hungry. Should we finish now? No, Jesus answered calmly. You gave them something to eat. What? We hardly have anything. Then Andrew, one of the fishermen, looked at my backpack. You want to show Jesus your bread and your fish? Suddenly, I was standing right in front of Jesus. Will you give them to me? I hesitated. Then I gave them to him. He looked at me with such love, lifted his eyes to heaven and prayed a prayer of thanks. The people sat in groups of 50 and 100, and Jesus took the bread, broke it, and placed it in the hands of fishermen. And behold, the bread didn't run out. To give, and it was enough, always enough. Everyone ate as much as they wanted. No one was hungry. and still the bread never ran out. When they had finished to eat, Jesus said, "Let nothing be wasted." They gathered the leftovers, 12 baskets full. They filled my backpack full of bread. I carried it to my brother in the pasture. And I kept hearing people say, "Oh, if only my whole family were here. If only we had brought this or that sick one." Now I have come back to tell you everything. I looked in the eyes of Jesus, and never before have I seen anything so beautiful, so kind. Mama, Papa, I have never seen everyone like him. His eyes so pure, so loving, so trustworthy. When he looks at you, you feel safe at once. His voice as if he was speaking only to you, to me. And when he smiles, it feels like the sun is rising. Never have I feel so understood, so accepted, so loved. I will never forget his face. Mama, Papa, come, let's go. Let's see where Jesus is. Maybe he has gone back by a boat, but we can walk through the villages. Jesus is a man like no other. The people back then were also amazed and said, "Jesus, how good that we are here. We want to see Jesus again. We want to see you again." You too are filled with you and wonder for Jesus, and your heart longs to meet him. Then read the Bible. Speak with Jesus. He has you and want to meet you through his word, with his love. Seek fellowship in a church. Pray to God, and you will experience Jesus just like Joshua did. Please also invite our friends to meet Jesus. In our other videos, you can learn more about Jesus.